Hello, Steve's Auto Care here, and another installment in making videos for you. All right, brake inspection. Customer's complaint was brakes were getting noisy, and so as you see, I pulled all four wheels off. Let's look at the rears first. Shoot, no light. Anyway, barely can tell, but there's still plenty of lining here, and as well as here, and there's no signs of leakage. I already peeled back the boots. I don't want to touch it, get my hands dirty, but they're okay. What I will do for the client is clean them up and tighten up the parking brake a little bit, and we'll carry on. Now let's go to the front. So like I said, their complaint is a little bit of grinding noise, and so I pulled this wheel off, and what did we see? Look at this. You see that? It's pitted. It's pitted pretty bad. That's just rust right on the rotor. See that? Isn't that wild? I haven't seen that in a long time, to be honest with you. It's all over the rotor. So if we look, we can't really see well, but her pads are about half. Might even, maybe if I got a light in here, you'd be able to see. They're about half. But my biggest thing is the get in position, is the thickness of the rotor. Now, when you're doing brakes at home, you really don't worry about that, because if you're maintaining your brakes, you never go into the rotor. But because this is so pitted so badly, I suspect this rotor's been on for a long time. It's been probably heated up pretty bad at one point, so we're going to measure it. And let's see. I'm going to tighten it up, and so you can see the spec in a minute. So I'm going to set you down, and there. All right, okay. I got 610. God, it's so hard to focus on that. But it's 0.610. Okay, so I should be using my hands free for this. All right, so that one's 610. Let's go over to the other side. This one's really bad, and you can actually just eyeball it with your eyes and tell that it's thin. See if I can get it so we can see the light a little better. If you are experienced doing rotors and whatnot, you can just look at that and just tell that it's thin. And how thin is it? Well, let's run this up. Get it on there. Shoot. And okay. All right, you're good. You're still recording. I thought I hit you off. It's 594. Can barely make that out. If I get in there like this, no. All right, anyways, 594. Okay, so this rotor is actually very thin. It's got to go. So we're going to put new rotors on this, and I already have the approval from the client. But I looked up the specs, and the specs minimum machining thickness on those rotors are 0.63. So the one on the other side there is way, way low. They lucked out. Apparently whoever did put pads on there, because it's got Asbestos Professional Series brake pads on it, they just slap pads, which is fine. It's what I do. If the rotors don't need to be changed, there's no need to, making the clients pay for parts that they don't really need. When I change rotors, it's because they're either warped or degraded like this, or too thin. So if it's not any of those, then so be it. Or hot spots, part of being degraded. I suspect this might have had hot spots, and they peeled off over time. That's my just my opinion. So anyway, this car is a 96 Toyota Rav4. It's got 178,000 miles on it. So it's in pretty good condition. Client takes really good care of her car. So anyway, that's a little bit about doing rotors and pads. I don't really need to get into how to take stuff off. It's kind of a no-brainer. If you're into this part, you already know how to do it. This is just for show and tell. But anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm fairly quick with my responses because I only have 18 subscribers right now. We're enjoying this. And for you 18, thanks for kicking on here. You know, we'll make this happen. Thanks for watching, and tell your friends. Bye.